Kia Empress here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to my YouTube channel. For those who are new here, I'm Nyandia Empress, and I make seasonal videos concerning different various types of informations. Yes. Today I want to speak about depression because I've been having so many people who are asking me various questions about it, and I felt it was time I made something about it, because it's like people don't understand what depression is, or who gets it, or how it affects you, or what causes it. So in this video I'm deciding to explain what depression is for those who are not understanding what it is. Yeah. So depression is the mood disorder that causes a persistent feeling of sadness and loss of interest of things and activities that you once enjoyed. Also, it can cause difficulty in thinking, memory, and even appetite for eating and sleeping. Yes, it's normal to feel sad about or grieve over difficult life situations such as losing your job or divorces. But depression is different in that it causes or persists practically every day for at least 2 weeks and involves other symptoms than sadness. So there are several types of depression, but the common one is the clinical depression or the major depression. Major depressive disorder, that is. And this one, wait a minute, without treatment it can get worse and last longer. In severe cases it can lead to self-harm or death by suicide if depression is not treated. And the good news is that treatment can be very effective in improving symptoms. Yes. So the clinical depression, this one is a diagnosis of this disorder means a diagnosis of this disorder means you felt sad, low, or worthless most days for at least 2 weeks, while also having other symptoms such as sleep problems, loss of interest in activities, or change in appetite. It is the most severe form of depression and one of the most common forms. Persistent depressive disorder or PDD, it's another type of depression. It's a mild or moderate depression that lasts for at least 2 years, and the symptoms are less severe than the earlier one. Healthcare providers used to call it PDD dysthymia. A third one is the disruptive mood dysregulation disorder, DMDD. It causes chronic, intense irritability and frequent anger outbursts in children. Symptoms usually begin at the age of 10. So this one mostly affects children, maybe because their parents have divorced or their parents have died, sadly. Yeah. So number 4, premenstrual dysphoric disorder. That one usually have premenstrual syndrome, PMS. The symptoms, along with mood symptoms such as extreme irritability, anxiety, or depression. These symptoms improve within a few days after your period starts, but they can be severe enough to interfere with your whole life. Yes. Number 5, depressive disorder due to another medical condition. This is what affected me. Many medical conditions can create changes in your body that causes depression. Examples include hypothyroidism, that is what I suffer from, heart disease, Parkinson's disease, cancer. If you are able to treat the underlying condition, the depression usually improves as well. So mine was the hypothyroidism, because there was a time which the medicine went out of stock, so I had to stay without them for like a month or 2. So the body started shutting down on its own for realizing that I was not taking the tablets. Yes. There are also specific forms of major depressive disorder, including seasonal affective disorder, which is also seasonal depression, which is number 6. This is a form that occurs or typically arises during the fall and winter and goes away during spring and summer. This affects people in those countries which autumn and winter occurs, and even the summer and spring. So when there's autumn or there's winter, they get depressed, they get depression, and then when summer comes or spring, their depression goes. Yeah, number 7, prenatal depression and postpartum depression. Prenatal happens during pregnancy, and postpartum develops within 4 weeks of delivering a baby. The DSM refer to this as major depressive disorder (MDD) with the peripartum onset. Yeah. Number 8, atypical depression, also known as major depressive disorder with the atypical features. Varies slightly from the typical depression. The main difference is a temporary mood improvement in response to positive events, mood reactivity. Other key symptoms include increased appetite and rejection sensitivity. Yeah, those people, either they eat too much or eat less, and then they feel rejection from other people, mostly. Yeah, but those are common symptoms of people suffering from depression. You usually feel like nobody wants you, you feel worthless, you feel like no one values you for you. Yeah, and either you eat too much or you eat less, and even don't sleep much, or even you sleep more. People with the bipolar disorder also experience episodes of depression in addition to manic or hypomanic episodes. Yeah. Who does it affect? It can affect anyone, including children and adults. Women and people assigned female at birth are more likely to have depression than men and people assigned male at birth. Having certain risk factors makes it more likely that you develop it. The following conditions are associated with the higher rates of it. Neurodegenerative diseases, e.g. Alzheimer's disease and Parkinson's disease. B, stroke, you can also get it. If you have multiple sclerosis, you can also get depression. Seizure disorders, you can also get depression. Cancer, you can get depression. Muscular degeneration, you can have depression. And also chronic pain, you can have depression. And now the hypothyroidism. Yeah. And that's where I end today. I'll make another video saying about explaining the symptoms and the causes. Yeah. But for now, that is all for today. And thank you so much for listening to me, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope it educated someone. And I just hope that when you find someone who is having depression, you will not laugh at her, you will not judge that person, you won't be the one to cause more problems. Please be there for that person, because they usually need that care, they need that love. At most, it causes people to do suicide, and it's because they feel rejected from other people, yeah, and by other people. Yeah. So thank you for today. I'm Nyandia Empress. Good day, good evening, good morning, if it's morning, and I've enjoyed myself today. Thank you.